Drop it.
I ate an optimist once, but I couldn't keep him down. To truly know someone, eat them and walk a mile in their feet. If I eat you, will I learn how to die?
Kha Zix is passive, Unseen Threat. When he is not visible by the enemy team, he gains Unseen Threat, causing his next basic attack against an enemy to deal bonus magic damage and slow the Kha Zix's Q, Taste Their Fear, passively marks a target who are isolated and alone. When activated, he does damage to a single target, and this damage is increased when the target is marked for isolation. If the player chooses to evolve Taste Their Fear, Kha Zix's claws grow, and now the damage on the ability is increased a lot, and the range of his basic attacks and his ability are increased. Kha Zix's W is Void Spike. Kha Zix fires exploding spikes that deal physical damage to all nearby enemies. Kha Zix is healed if he is within the explosion radius. If the player chooses to evolve this ability, Kha Zix's spikes on his back are enlarged. The ability then fires 3 spikes in a cone. This effect consumes Unseen Threat to slow and damage all enemies struck. Kha Zix's E is Leap. Kha Zix leaps in an area dealing physical damage upon landing. If the player chooses to evolve this, Kha Zix grows wings, and Leap's range is increased dramatically. Also, kills and assists will refresh the cooldown of Leap. Kha Zix's ultimate enables him to upgrade his abilities at the levels his ult is available for upgrading. His ultimate is Void Assault. This ability is similar to Rengar's, as when activated he becomes stealth, and activates Unseen Threat, which increases his movement speed and shows isolated enemies. If his ult is upgraded, his ultimate can be cast 3 times before it goes on cooldown, and he also takes reduced damage while stealthed. Now, a little bit about Kha Zix. As you'll be seeing here, I did play him for a good 15, 20-ish minutes, and so I did get some combat experience in there, but nothing too much. Now, I was doing the full attack speed, attack damage type build, and my friend was doing the utility type, was getting Yalmus and a few other things. Not really sure how that was working, but I don't really know how to build him yet, to be honest with you, but he's one of those characters that you kind of have to play him and then see how you like to play him, because there's a lot of different ways you can play him, a lot of different building combinations, combinations of what you'd like to evolve, because as you would hopefully make out, there is only 3 available points out of 4, and so you have to work out how you want to play. He is said to be a juggling assassin, but I don't really know about that. I think he's more of an assassin than a jungle, and if you're going to play him assassin, he's going to be really bursty. You're going to have an obviously different build. If you want to play him laning, he's going to have a different build. There's so much for him. Now, with his actual gameplay, juking, if you don't know what juking is, by the way, it's kind of avoiding the enemy. That's the best way I can explain it. He's very, very good at this. On a number of occasions, you'll see my friend getting away with either his jump over the wall, which at this stage when we were playing, me and him had upgraded or had evolved a few times. I think two times, and I evolved the second time as I started recording the fighting, and we do evolve a 3rd time, I believe, when we're fighting. But he's jumped when his jump when he evolves is quite long. Not great It's not a huge range when initiating, but when jumping over walls, it's plenty. Also with his ult, when you evolve that, you could stealth 3 times. The stealth is only for a second, but it is quite good for juking, because you can just go in a bush, go invisible, turn around, run the other way. So Kha Zix is a pretty good champion, but he'll need some working out. And personally, I think he isn't. This is going to be a first for Riot for me, but he isn't strong enough. When he gets unseen threat with his Q, it does a ton of damage, but for an assassin, he doesn't do enough. I realize I haven't played him very much, but that's just my opinion. If you have an opinion, put it in the comments. People would obviously like to hear it, and I'd like to hear it. So thanks very much for watching, guys. If the fighting goes for longer than this does, then just keep watching, and it will end pretty soon. If not, thanks for watching.